talking about big enough for a 7-pound chicken to roast. Crispy, delicious French fries. See those dials? There's no app, no digital. You don't have to get out your laptop. It's one button where you just turn the dial for how hot you want it and turn the other dial for how long you want to cook. It's the air fryer from Wolfgang Puck, 9.7 quart ceramic non-stick. So it is easy to clean, available in the hunter green, that beautiful gray, the black, which is already very popular, the most popular color, the red and the blue. And we, of course, have Chef Wolfgang Puck, restaurateur, internationally known, been with HSN over 25 years. I know you just had an anniversary.
How long we are here? Since 95 or 96 or 97 or something?
I think it was 97.
97.
Yeah, since 1997. And bringing, you know, making everyone at home a better cook.
You know, that's really my aim why I'm here. You know, we have restaurants all over the world, from London to New York to Washington to Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Orlando. We have one not far away from here in Orlando in Disney Springs, our Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, which is really popular there. And also in the Middle East, in Singapore, in Maui. So we have restaurants all over. But I want people also to cook at home, because I know you're not going to come to restaurants every day. And it's nice to sit at home with your family and actually produce really good, healthy food, which everybody can enjoy. The kids, the grown-ups, everyone. So to me, that's just as important as running restaurants. So even restaurants, I do that every day. And here I only come once in a while. But I want you at home to be a better cook. So that's what I love to do. And I love when I hear people tell me, Wolfgang, I bought your pots and pans 25 years ago, and they are still amazing. They are still indestructible. So that really makes me proud of what we do. And that's why we are still here, too, I think.
I have mine from the first time.
I know. I have people, too.
My original ones.
And I tell people, you know, I hate that, because if it would be like vitamins, for example, you have to take one new one every other week or every day. And our pans, they last forever, a lifetime.
I love that. And we're also including today another special is when you buy the Today Special, we have a bonus buy. You get $10 off a color photo recipe book with 180 recipes. So it's usually $29.95. If you buy the Today Special, it'll be $10 off at $19.95. Hundreds of you have already picked it up. And I love the color recipes, and really just giving you lots of ideas about desserts. You know, we think about chicken wings and French fries, and we think about all that. But what about pork tenderloins, and what about your gorgeous beef tenderloin, which we're going to be making here? A lot of the things that we're making today live in the studio are on the recipe. Also, we have an accessory kit that you could add to your order, which is a silicone insert. Let's say you're doing a whole chicken, a 7-pound chicken, you just pull it out with the accessory, and then we also have this so that when you're cooking, I'm going to step aside so you can see that the juices will drip through, and then you'll have this crispy, delicious chicken on top. So you can get this added to your order, and then it also comes with 4 ramekins for cooking a lot of the desserts and things that we're going to be showing you. But let's see what Chef has cooked for us.
You know, we start with the roasted chicken. Chickens are delicious. You can buy them. And you know, I know a lot of you buy chicken cooked already in the supermarket. If not, there wouldn't be so many on the rotisserie there. But I know my kids sometimes order that, and they bring it home, and I said, how can you actually eat that? This is terrible. Get some raw chicken and put it in the air fryer, and if it's a small chicken, you know, 40 minutes later, you have a really delicious chicken. You put a little barbecue sauce on top, or make a little herb vinaigrette, a little lemon juice with fresh herbs, or whatever you like, and you can have it. Now look at that, how perfectly it cooks a chicken. You see that? Look at that. Now I'm showing you how big this air fryer really is. This is not a little chicken, as you can see. Let me pull it up. See that? 7 pounds. And look at it. Look, see the skin here? Crispy. Perfectly cooked. You can get a better chicken than that, unless you cook it at home yourself. All right, look at that. It looks like
perfect too, because when you get it at the grocery store, by the time you get it home, it's all shriveled up and it's no longer crispy.
it's no longer crispy, but they don't cook it to order for you. They cook it 3 hours before. They cook it when it's convenient for them, not for you. And look at that. What you might not want. Oh, here we cooked it actually in our little insert here. Wow, so much stuff in here. Let me take this
pour
out.
It out from there.
Yeah. Okay. Can you take this? I don't want to. Okay, good.
Got it.
All right. So look how much fat, how much oils and everything are in here.
And that's all the oil you're not getting, into your body.
Yeah. So if you want to eat lean, if you want to eat really healthy, that's really you got it?
Yep.
That's the best way just to cook it just like that.
Oh my gosh,
you always
so good.
It looks amazing.
It looks beautiful.
But it's also really delicious.
Yeah, and this is a one day only special.
Yeah.
9.7 quarts. So yes, if you're saying, you know what, I only want to reheat a piece of pizza, you could do that too. If you've got a teeny tiny air fryer, all you can do is those little reheatings. With this one, it can be your oven, especially in the summer when it's so hot and you don't want to heat up the whole house. You can cook faster and crispier, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. But during those times, like maybe 4th of July, and you have a ton of people over, and the oven's already been, is already using. It's like literally an extra oven. In the fanciest, richest kitchens in the world, people have 2 ovens, chef.
And have convection ovens. So that's actually the idea about that. Look at that. I cut off the chicken breast here. See that? Look at that.
Oh, that looks so juicy.
Look how juicy it is. Amazing. I can.
Right. Oh, and the white meat is usually like, oh, it might be a little dry.
Yeah. Now look at the juice here dripping. Can you get the close up?
Yep, we got that.
Look at that. See that? This is a chicken breast. If you're going to get the chicken like that in the supermarket, tell me in which one, because I will drive miles to get them. But
right.
You never get a chicken like that, even when it comes fresh off the rotisserie. So
it looks so good.
Look at that.
I love roasted chicken.
Now you know you're going to get a great product, and that's why we are here. So you will get a chicken, even the breast, and I like leg meat, but the breast, when it's cooked right, is delicious too, and it has less fat.
Yeah, and it's harder to get it perfect, you know, it definitely. And again, you've got a 7-pound chicken you're able to do in this Wolfgang Puck air fryer. It's ceramic,
so tender,
nonstick.
so moist, it's amazing.
Yeah, and easy to clean up too.
I wouldn't eat it like that, if it would be really good. But this is really a world-class chicken. So now you can make it in your own home. If you have people come over, all you have to do, set the timer, and then put the heat on, 400 degrees, 350 when it's nice and brown, turn it down a little bit, and you're done. So simple, so easy, no problems. You don't have to turn on the big stove. You don't have to burn on an oven. You don't have to clean nothing. This goes in the dishwasher, and you're done.
And you're done. And it is on sale today. So let me talk about the value. 44% off of retail. 44% off of retail. You can see our HSN deal price. You're saving off of our HSN deal price, which is $60 off the deal price, because it's $159.99. And here's, okay, $60 off of that. You're getting for under $100. You can't get like, oh, I'm going to get a new oven for my house for under $100. Ridiculous.
How much would it cost you a 7-pound chicken at the supermarket? It would be probably a flex pay.
You're right about that.
And it won't taste good. So if you have 3 or 4 chicken in a month from the supermarket, you pay for your air fryer, and you can have the most delicious chicken, which everybody will love. The children, the grown-ups, whoever it is. And you can cook enough. You can have leftovers, make salads, make everything you want.
And everything that you're cooking, you're not adding extra oil. You're not soaking it in a bath of grease. Everything is air fried, but it's crisp and juicy and delicious. You're not sacrificing anything. I would say my favorite thing I ever got was a air fryer. It's like, and if you don't have an air fryer, you're gonna love this one. But maybe the one you have is like way too complicated or too small, and you're not able to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Get our today's special.
Yeah, no, I think this one is perfect. So look at that French fries. You can hear it. Look at that. I mean, you can make, I don't know how many French fries, but this is. All right, look in here.
Yeah, easy cleanup. That's that non-stick ceramic
Look at
on
it.
the
Looks
inside.
like nothing was in here. That's where the fries came out. So, and these are not any fancy fries. Look at that. It's supermarket fries. Like just, they come in a little thing like that.
You
and
toss them in.
You put it in here. Turn it on, because I have a lot in here. I will put it on 20 minutes and 400 degrees, and that's it.
Yeah, and it's not like, oh, I got to get out my reading glasses because I've got to push 12 buttons and I've got to read the manual and everything. This is
even I,
so
without the
easy.
glasses, can read it if I get closer. So, and there's not all this touch button. I hate these things where they have a blender
Really
or an
easy.
oven and you have to touch 100 different things. For what?
Right.
I think it's just to charge you more money. They think the more complicated it is, the better it is. No, to me, the simpler it is. You buy good quality ingredients, have good quality appliances, and you're going to be a better cook, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you. The simpler, because I don't want to, okay, I got to get the instructions out and I got to figure out, okay, is this baking, steaming, roasting, is it this, is it that, is it that? No, it's on and off. And it's how hot do you want it?
Right.
And I love that it does come with 10 recipes, but of course you can add the recipe book. But I was going to say there's tons of recipes online too.
Yeah.
Air frying, we talk about that at work. Oh, what did you air fry? I love making Brussels sprouts in the air fryer.
Yeah, no,
that's my Brussels sprouts and garlic, fresh like cloves of garlic.
And you can make them crispy on the outside.
Yeah,
The Brussels
exactly.
sprouts is really good. Yeah.
Oh, so
okay,
good.
what we have here? Oh, a little fish, more fish. I just came from Boston. And Boston's quart is a famous thing over there.
Yeah.
They all love their fish in Boston. But we also here in Florida, look at that. We cook even the lemons with it.
Oh, I love that roasted lemon.
Roasted few
That's
tomatoes
so good.
in here.
And it's nice because whether you have one person, like we cooked a 7-pound chicken in it, right?
Yeah.
So whether you're cooking for a full family or just yourself, it's super easy. And it's really great to heat up leftovers too.
Yeah, and my husband and I, we're empty nesters. It's just the two of us. We could do like 2 pieces of fish, all the vegetables in one air fry load, and then you're done.
Yeah,
Looks
now
so
look
good.
how flaky the fish is, how perfectly it is. See that?
Oh, look at that.
Look
and it's
at
not dried out.
It's not dried, nice and juicy. Look at that. See that?
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Look at that.
That's gorgeous. You know, it's so easy to overcook fish, but this is
dry
like
it out,
dry it out,
and nothing sticks. So you don't gonna have fish in bits and pieces. Unless you squish it like me here to show you.
To show you.
Yeah.
Demonstrating fish.
Yeah.
Unless you're demonstrating your fish.
Yeah. So you get a nice piece of fish. Whatever you put in, put some broccolini or whatever you like with it. Squeeze a little lemon juice on top. And here you have a very healthy meal. And it doesn't cost a lot of money. So, and it doesn't smell up your whole house. You know, when you cook fish in the kitchen, it starts to smell and everything. I know my wife gets really upset when we cook salmon, for example, in the kitchen on the grill or something. And then she smells it upstairs in her dressing room. I said, I don't want to smell like a salmon if I put on a dress. So I said, okay, we don't want to cook salmon anymore. But, you know, with this one, the smell doesn't go anywhere.
Right, absolutely delicious. $33.32 to get home. And it's been a long time since you've had one of your air fryers as a Today Special. I think it's only maybe the 3rd time. And always sell out. They're always incredibly popular. And you came back, you said, I want to bring a little bit more capacity. Because that's what people want.
You know, we have a family for 4, but my son makes French fries for him alone or the potato tots for him alone when he's there with his friends, put a little cream on top, and we always have some smoked salmon in the refrigerator. They chop up a little smoked salmon, sprinkle that over with a little chive if we have them or not, and then he thinks, I made the best meal. And his friend said, oh my God, your son is such a great cook. And I said, damn it, he uses the potato tots out of the freezer. How good is he? But he said, they come out so perfect. They come out crispy. Everything is great. So they think he's a genius in the kitchen. They think it's my DNA who transferred to him. But
no, it's the air fryer.
It's the air fryer he cooks in, And I see French fries and everything on the floor because they play around and eat them and at 2 in the morning. I think
evidence.
Well,
again, one day only. We just launched it. You're saving $60 off the deal price, 44% off of retail. And by the way, a top-rated consumer magazine has loves this and has rated it at the top. They rated all these air fryers, loves this. And I'm glad that you love all the Wolfgang Puck items that you've bought at HSN over the years. And it's been like 6 months since you've had a visit. It's been a minute, right?
Yeah, well, the first time this year, I think so.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. First time in 2025, you've been here, right? I remember I bought, for your anniversary, I bought this set of cookware for my daughter. She had her first apartment. You had a Today Special.
You look like you're 19 or 20.
Right. My daughter's 25.
Oh, my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
So you're 28 or what?
No,
Yeah.
I'm 63.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
my God.
Yeah, it's
Look
all
at
that
that.
HSN skincare.
And good food, don't
And
forget.
good food.
It
And
starts
don't forget,
with good
it does
nutrition.
start with good food.
You know?
But I love that. And you know, it doesn't, eating better, eating healthy doesn't have to taste worse. This actually, for me,
It
tastes better.
Exactly. Because you put all the flavor on it, you put herbs on it, spices on it, and you cook it just like that. And you cook it at the right temperature, so it makes it so easy. Like, for example, you know, when we do tailgate parties, you know, everybody loves chicken wings, or sitting outside having a drink on a Sunday afternoon, you know. So I have a little bit of the hot sauce here.
Yeah, look at those chicken wings.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
And then I just put the cover on. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we toss them. So you don't sprinkle it. You can have your nice clothes on it. You're still okay with that. And then...
Oh my gosh. Chicken wings in an air fryer, if you have not experienced that.
Yeah.
So easy, and they're just crispy on the outside,
Look at
juicy
that.
on the inside, and you put that buffalo sauce on it. Those
Yeah.
are crazy.
I have extra sauce in here. Kat was very generous with the sauce.
Yes.
All right.
Maybe a little too much.
Okay, no, it's okay.
That can't have too much.
Never too much.
Never
That's
too
how my
much.
husband would like it. He likes it like all extra
all saucy,
saucy.
yeah.
Okay. More is more.
You definitely need a bib. This isn't TV eating food. Like I have to, like I need the crew to come in and eat it. Oh,
All
so
right.
good.
A little
I got you,
blue
girl.
cheese on top, and here we go.
There it is, and so delicious.
Yeah.
And I see that. Were we doing something with the pasta?
Yes, we put shrimp in.
Oh, shrimp in
Yeah.
it. It's
No,
cooking
the
right
shrimp is
now.
cooking right
We
now.
boiled some
okay.
Ready in a
shrimps.
few minutes.
We boiled some pasta. We have shrimps in here. We have a little pesto and drizzle it over. If you like a little parmesan first, put a little parmesan on it, and that's it.
Yeah.
And if you have our spice mill, put a little chili flakes.
Ooh,
Do
so
we have the
good.
spice mill still over there?
Yep, we do. And
All right.
the black is still the most popular. The hunter green. We also have blue, and then we have red and gray. Those are the colors of our Today Special. They're all over there. If you're deciding, all you have to do is call the number on your screen or go to our digital store, hsn.com, and put in the item number 897363. You can also scan that QR code with your cell phone and go right to hsn.com. The black here is the most popular. Hunter green.
Wanna do
This
it?
is gray.
Is it
That's the
ready?
red, and this is the blue. There is the spice mills that Chef was just talking about. Yes, they are available. They're not going to have a presentation in this hour, but they're very, very popular. And that stainless steel was, I think, the most popular during our last presentation. The price goes away Sunday night. It's a weekly deal drop, so the price it drops on Monday and it goes until Sunday, which is tomorrow. But I don't want you to forget the bonus buy. I'm going to scooch over here a little bit. So when you buy the Today Special, there is a cookbook, picture beautiful cookbook with 180 recipes. That's $29.95. But if you get the Today Special, you get $10 off. It's $19.95. There's the item number 897363 for the Today Special. But you can add this cookbook to it, and you get $10 off. When you check out, when you put it in, it'll look like it's $29.95. But when you check out, it'll take that $10 off. I know that we've got another 16 minutes in this presentation. I want to see what Chef is making. I don't want to.
Oh my God! I just continue
I don't want
to
to miss
cook.
out.
All right. So here we have our sausages. Look at that. Where is my camera? Right here. Okay, come on here. Close in. Is that okay like that? Can you see it?
Yeah, look at
Yep.
that. Beautiful.
Look at that. I love great roasted vegetables and sausages. Now you can put a little mustard on the side, some peppers with some onions, And you put that on the table and people are gonna say, wow, this looks so great. But it's also really easy to cook. You don't have to light up your grill outside for a few little sausages. You just serve it like that. Oh, let's not cover them up totally. Okay, look at that.
They look beautiful. And how long does it take to cook that, the sausage and vegetable?
This was like 12 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
12
Really
minutes?
Yeah.
Really quick.
Oh my gosh.
It's really quick.
Wow. I have to admit that I had not thought about doing the sausages. I have breakfast sausages that I like. Every time I do, I know I have to think about it.
Yeah.
That's 12 minutes. And I love the vegetables. They look so beautiful
Yeah,
and
it looks
colorful.
beautiful, colorful, but also it's good for you. That's what I like. Now, you want to make sandwiches, you know. I love turkey, and we actually have a bakery in Las Vegas where we bake our own bread, a lot of different ones, and at lunchtime we serve a lot of sandwiches. So it's right downtown Las Vegas, and now, instead of buying, I don't like turkey meat bought already in the stores. Who knows what they injected with? Who knows how many preservatives and all the crap they put into everything? You know, that's why a lot of people are not healthy, because they eat all this processed food. So here you can buy a chicken breast, like we have it here. Let it a little cool off if you want to, but we don't have that much time. And then we just slice it. So you make a sandwich with that. And you were going to say, wow, this is so different than what I experienced with a turkey sandwich. So all you have to do is, if you like a little remoulade sauce, mustard, whatever you like on it, and then put your turkey slices, voila. Put everything on here. Okay, a little for me.
There's one for you, one for that, and it's fresh turkey, and you can buy just the turkey breast, and then just cook that in the air fryer. How long did you cook that for in the air fryer?
Oh, that was 30 minutes.
That was 30 minutes, and you're good to go. And it doesn't heat up your whole house. And you know, the other thing I do want to mention, the chef pointed this out in the last show. When it's done, it bings and shuts itself off. You ever left something in the oven and you're like, oh, because I'm like a squirrel, and you like forget about it, and you're like, oh. And the oven didn't turn off, and now it's like way overcooked. It'll turn itself off. You set a timer.
What a nice sandwich.
Look at that, beautiful. It's still steaming.
Yeah.
you can take the heat.
I mean, you go to any restaurant where they have a turkey club sandwich, it won't taste like that. I tell you, you know, you have to do it at home. And you can roast it. Use part of it for your sandwiches, part of it for your salad, part of it for pasta, whatever you have with it, you can use it.
I love that. And, you know, again, this is one day only, today's special. This is like a family size at 9.7 quarts. So we did a 7-pound chicken. That gives you an example of what you can do. Now, if you're saying, you know what, it's just me and my husband, we're just going to do, so you could do, you know, 2 chicken breasts and all the vegetables and some potatoes all in one, and put it in that air fryer, and then your dinner's ready in like 30 minutes. So you could do whole meals with side dishes in this. That's the nice thing, but it's not a huge footprint.
Yeah, we had some leftover mashed potatoes here. We just baked it in here, and then you can take it out. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
With cream and everything, and look in here.
That looks gorgeous. Oh, so I love it. And to me, it's also the best reheater. Yeah. The best reheater.
To reheat pizzas, to reheat it, put it on lower heat, and you're done.
I get this panini sandwich that is, you know, it has chicken and mangoes, all sorts of delicious thing at a place around here. If you put it in a microwave, the bread is hard and soggy and everything's... You put it in the air fryer for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. The bread is crispy, everything inside is juicy. It's the best reheater.
Yeah. Okay, let me come back over here. Look at that. You asked me what we're going to do with our pasta.
Yeah, I saw pasta. I got excited. Yeah.
Look at it. Shrimps, steaming hot. I have to be careful. I don't want to burn myself. Look at that. And look how many.
So many.
For the whole family, a shrimp pasta. Wow, I didn't know we had that many in here.
Yeah, it's 2 pounds.
2 pounds, oh my God.
So 2 pounds of shrimp.
Yeah.
And that's about 12 minutes.
How many minutes did we cook?
Yeah, about 12 minutes, yeah.
Put it in 400, and then put a little extra pesto on top. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
So you get a beautiful dish.
I don't know if those go with that.
Yeah, you can put it for garnish. It's okay. We put a few around.
I don't know. I don't know what goes where. Okay. You're the expert. I'm just handing you things.
Yeah, you can put a few sprigs of fresh herbs on here.
Don't go by me.
Oh,
I'm just
why
handing you
not?
stuff. Oh, it just looks so beautiful. And you know, you're having company.
Yeah.
You've got that shrimp like frozen, and then you bake the pot. In 10 minutes, you have that gorgeous meal.
You don't have to tell anything. You look at that. You bring that to the table. Do we get a close-up?
Yeah.
All right,
Look at that.
What is your name? Christian?
Christian.
Christian, okay. Look at that, Christian. Does your mother make your shrimps like that? Huh?
Oh, uh-oh. Christian's mom?
Where's the mom?
She does not make that. Okay.
She didn't
We don't
make it.
wanna-
Okay.
okay.
Get her in the
Hopefully
air
sleep
fryer, and then she will cook for you. And you know, you cook a few meals in your air fryer, and the air fryer is you can keep forever. So it will really replace a lot of shopping out there, a lot of headaches how to cook it. You throw it in here and you're done. Set the temperature, set the time, everything is done for you.
I love it. The item number is 897-363. If you want to get this Today Special, have all that gorgeous food for you. Don't forget, if you're buying the Today Special, to add the cookbook. A lot of the recipes that Chef is doing here live that look so delicious and taste so delicious, you get $10 off the cookbook. It's $29.95 usually. Today it's $19.95. Chef, what do we got going on next?
My God,
I want to follow you around.
I forgot my chicken legs
Yeah,
or
let's
something.
get the chicken legs.
Okay, let's go back for our chicken legs. We have 8 more minutes. We have lots of time.
Okay. Look at that. Ooh, just the smell of it. So we have our chicken legs here. Ooh, it's hot.
It's warm.
And how many chicken legs are in there?
Huh?
How many? What's the capacity?
Well, you can put in 10 here, I think so, if you want to. As many.
Cooked it